A former cabinet minister brought in for questioning to alleged money launderers have their day in court, and another COVID-19 death confirmed. Good evening, everyone. I'm Leah Cooper with your JCN News for this Friday, June 18th. Former cabinet minister Vincent Peete was taken into police custody this morning in connection with alleged misappropriation of funds, JCN News understands. Now, in learning this information, our news team contacted Chief Superintendent Matthew Edgecombe, officer in charge of the Financial Crimes Unit, who didn't give much details, but says this.
Well, I can confirm that he is in custody, being questioned on the matter.
When was he taken into custody?
This morning, the mother's report to us earlier this year.
He also confirmed that Peete will be released on bail and is expected to be charged in court on Monday. Pete's no stranger to controversy. In fact, back in 2006, it was revealed that his chauffeur allegedly stole $10,000 in U.S. $100 bills from his bedroom closet in 2003. According to a local daily, at the time, Mr. Peete maintained that the money, which was all in U.S. currency, was to pay his daughter's college tuition. In 2011, Mr. Peete confirmed that he would not run in the 2012 election on the Progressive Liberal Party's ticket. Prior to this decision, it was speculated that Mr. Peete was being dropped as a PLP candidate after he was allegedly accused of mismanaging $180,000 worth of client funds. In a statement to the press at the time, Mr. Peete confirmed the existence of a matter regarding client funds, but stated that no legal action was pending between himself and the client. A man and woman stood before Chief Magistrate Joyanne Ferguson Pratt this afternoon, formally charged with money laundering. 38-year-old Kareem Murphy of Golden Gates and 37-year-old Carisha Williams of Pinewood, who was also a former employee of First Caribbean Bank Bahamas International Limited. The duo was jointly charged with 4 counts of money laundering. It's alleged that between March 2017 and December 2020, the pair acquired over $13,000 from 4 different CIBC accounts in their names. Meantime, Williams was solely arraigned on 7 other counts of money laundering. It's alleged that between May 2018 to December 2020, the defendant acquired over $45,000 from 7 different CIBC accounts in her name. The former banker was also arraigned on 8 counts of stealing by reason of employment and 2 counts of falsification of accounts. Now, the chief magistrate will read the remainder of the charges on June 28th, while the bail hearing is set for June 21st. The pair pleaded not guilty to all charges. Another shooting incident here in the capital resulted in the death of a male and injuries to 2 others, and leaves police investigating the circumstances surrounding the latest homicide. Police say it was shortly after 10 p.m. when officers were alerted to a shooting on Alacasa Street, Garden Hills. When officers arrived on the scene, they found 2 males and a female suffering from gunshot wounds. One of the males later succumbed to his injuries in hospital. According to police, initial inquiries reveal that a mid-size silver vehicle approached a residence where a male and female were sitting outside on a wall. A male came from that vehicle with a firearm and opened fire, injuring both of them. He then returned to the vehicle, and as the driver attempted to flee in a western direction along Alacasa Street, their vehicle was obstructed by another vehicle that was traveling in the opposite direction. One of the suspects exited the vehicle and fired several shots at the vehicle that was obstructing them. The driver was shot several times about his body. Emergency medical services transported the victims to the hospital. The 2 survivors are in stable condition. Investigations into this matter continues. 4 persons arrested over on Grand Bahama for alleged housebreaking and stealing. Police reports from Grand Bahama and Northern Bahamas say 4 persons, 2 males and 2 females, were seen exiting a residence at Teach Place, Watlands Road. This incident unfolded shortly before 11 a.m. Thursday. Police control room received a report of the housebreaking in the area. Officers responded and received information that 4 persons were seen exiting the residence after after stealing cash and other items. As a result, officers from the Central Police Station, Flying Squad, and Mobile Division intercepted a yellow Chevy Aveo in the area of McKenzie Street. A search was conducted of the vehicle. 2 females and 2 males, one of whom is a juvenile, were taken into custody. The stolen items were also recovered. Investigations are being continued in this matter. You're watching JCN News. Stay with us.